12th of September 2024. Who could have believed we'd get here? Not me. I thought this was all going to end in disaster long ago. But it's just going to keep going, my friends. As it is. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. Until you wake up and you're back in the room and you realise it was all a dream. You know those dreams you have sometimes? Nightmares. About something that's happened. I used to get these about work. I dreamed that something really fucking awful had happened in work. And that when I woke up, I realised that that hadn't happened. It was merely what might happen if I hadn't done my job. And the relief that flooded through me in that morning when I woke up. I remember one as a boy. Similar thing, something I'd done about when I was shoplifting as a boy. And I had a dream, and it wasn't true when I woke up. So as a child, I experienced this rush, rapture. It was all a dream. That's it. It's all been a dream. My beautiful friends. The secret about the Earth being the centre of the universe now reveals the secret of the nuclear force. And it's illegal for me to tell you this information if I was an academic, but as a nobody, I can tell you that. The nuclear force is merely the centre of the black body. Black body radiation, light, and a black body. And you just take the two perspectives together. You can, if you're standing on the black body, you're seeing the radiation. If you be the radiation, you're seeing surface tension of the black body, looking in either direction. And from those two factors now, they work together. You need a coefficient table to stabilize them, to assume rest time. You can calculate the bending force at the center of the black body, and you can prove there's always a void at the center. Euler's rigid body axis theorem. There's always a void at the center. Minus what? A vacuum. And that vacuum is the living force. Within there, it's a wobble of an axis. An axis is wobbling like a top. That's all it's doing. Yeah? An axis, a number one, is rotating about its center. The center doesn't actually move at all. There's a space right in there where nothing moves at all. The inertial frame of reference. And there is the surface, meter squared per second squared, the nuclear force. The surface tension is created at the center in 2 dimensions. So you can assume you've got the black body, it has a surface tension which sets its diameter. Assume it's an electron, sets its diameter. It's variable within limits. The force that creates that surface tension is the surface tension at the center. The 2 dimensions is replicated at the center. So no matter how hard you squash, compress the black body into a black hole, for example, all you're doing is you're just compressing into time, that the second squared just accelerates, and that's infinite. So you can't extinguish it. It's inextinguishable. It's the life force. It's a rotating anti-clockwise rotating yin-yang, view from the north. 2 dimensions. Creating 3, creating 4, creating 5. C5. It's been discovered, proven, as the balancing factor for alpha. The tilt of the line of 1/137, the tilt of the line is reflected in the value of 137. Perfection is represented by 137. You have that on your bingo card. The line is what's called Gabriel's beam. So now you can take that as your inertial frame of reference. This line, it's a seesaw, balancing on a point. Let's go to that point. It's 1/alpha cubed. So an inverse, 3 dimensions is created at the center of this line. You can see of this equation of 1/137, that seesaw is about a point. That point It's a two-dimensional shape. And the shape of it in 2 dimensions is a pentagon. The shape of it in 3 dimensions is a dodecahedron. It's the shape of the diamond. The force that holds the diamond together is the pentagon, but its force is hexagonal. The surface of the ether is created from a series of its hexagons, infinite surface of hexagons. But in an infinite surface of hexagons, there must be one pentagon, provably true. And that pentagon exists because it's a force that's a 3-dimensional force of the 2-dimensional hexagons that surround it. And it's inextinguishable, cannot be destroyed, no matter how dense you go. And what happens is a seed grows around that, and a fruit forms. And on that fruit, bacteria exist, and it's called the Earth. That's the Earth. It's the centroid. That inextinguishable nuclear force is what creates life. And so the CERN, the Large Hadron Collider, is a weapon. It's been used against us. So just take control of CERN. So part of my bid for King of England, give me control of CERN. Let me audit it. Let me have a team of engineers, and let's go and audit CERN. And then let's go and talk to some people. And those people are going to talk. Okay? They're going to talk. And then we'll have control. So it's on the table. Give me power. Help me to wield it, and I'll bring peace. Simple, isn't it? Really simple. We are God's children. It's proven. It's today. It's today. Follow the Rebel King.